so today I'm going to be installing a Deatschwerks, I think I'm saying that correctly, Deatschwerks fuel pump for my G35. My fuel pump went out on me, so I'm installing this upgraded one. This one, the one that I'm replacing, I had my stock fuel pump inside, still running my car, and I got Deatschwerks 600cc injectors, so I should upgrade a long time ago. These are the washers and the fuel filter that go on it, and here is the actual pump itself. 340, I'm guessing that is liters per hour, I suppose. 40 psi. I looked online, I think it said this could support around 500 plus horsepower. I'm nowhere near that. I'm naturally aspirated. I just have bigger cams and low tube headers and a tune, and yeah, but that should solve my problems. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so you take these 3 supply washers, stick them on the tube here. This is the filter. Stick this on the bottom here. Goes on like that. Lines up really nicely, easily. And this lock, I think, is what holds the filter on there. Put that on right here. It's a little hard to get on there with my fat fingers. Oh crap. Alright, so after struggling for a little second, finally got that little washer on there. It just holds the filter on here. So here it is, fully assembled and ready to go in the pump housing, the fuel housing. You put these 3 washers on that they give to you, and then you just attach this filter, and then attach that little retainer ring, which is sort of hard to get on there. But then once you do that, then you're going to take, where is it at? If I can find it. Hold on. Okay. So I just applied the lube. Got it on there. And now this is the housing. Part of it. That's the old pump. That garment right there is what those 3 washers are replacing. So you don't. So the old one, this is a OEM one. So this is the old one that went out. That garment is what comes on the OEM one. So they send you this instead. Those 3. That's what that replaces. Anyway. Got it wrapped up nice. Alright. So, alright, so here it is. You just stick this right here inside there. And that's what I'm about to do now. I can't do it holding this at the same time, so I'll be right back. Okay, here's the fuel pump in the housing. With this particular fuel pump, this Deatschwerks that I have in here. So it was a little hard to get this on here, but I didn't have to modify anything. I just had to apply some elbow grease to get it in there, but that is it. Once it's in there, it gets pushed up in there pretty snugly. All right, and then this is the cord right there. You just attach it. There it is, snapped into place. So that's that. And now I have to install this part right here. This has springs that came out of it. Put the springs, see right there. Once again, I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. Let's see here. Put spring right there. That's the springs installed, and then just put this bad boy on here. All right, so I can't do this with one hand, so I'll be right back. There it snaps into place right here. These wires go right here. snap right here. We have to reattach these. Be gentle with these wires. They look very fragile, so just be careful when you're doing it. These look very fragile. I don't know if they are, but they look it. And that should be ready to go back in the car. It does look a little lopsided.
$2,000 later.
Okay, so after some struggling, I put, this is the filter that came with the fuel pump. This is the new filter. It wouldn't go in there. I got this assembled and it was crooked. All right, it was crooked. It was lopsided. So I took it off and just reused the old OEM filter. And the reason this one fits, I know you're saying, well, this sticks out further, but it has a spring in here, spring loaded. All right, so it springs. I already test fitted it. It went in there just fine. So, I'm gonna use the original filter. Everything else is new because this one does not compress. It doesn't look like it sticks out a lot, but it actually does make this lopsided. It didn't compress. Right, so I figured it wouldn't fit inside the fuel tank correctly. So I reused the old filter and got it on there just fine. So I'm go ahead and install this into the housing there, and I'll show you how it compresses. Okay, so here it is. It's reassembled, and now it's ready to go in the car. And when I talk about the compression, making sure it goes up and down, see this does how it bobs up and down real easy. Well, with the one that they sent, it didn't do that. It was like cocked on this side. It wouldn't bob up and down at all. It was like looked lopsided. So, like I said, put the stock filter back on there, and it goes up and down just fine. So I will be installing that. Yeah. All right, so now it's time for me to change out the fuel pump in the car. So first you gotta take out this is G35. So first you gotta take out this back seat. All right, once you take out the back seat, it'll look like this. There's insulation underneath. Just move it out the way. And here is the cover. Take off, or move, turn these here, there, and there. Let me grab something. I just use pliers so I don't strip out the because they will strip very easily. Let me switch hands. I can get hold of it. All right, this comes up. Now you have fuel pump. Disconnect this and disconnect this. So I can't do this with one hand, so I'll take this apart and then. Okay, so there's the pump has been reinstalled. I haven't put the back seat back in yet, but it's reinstalled. So when you do that, what you want to do once you finish installing your pump, you want to make sure the air is out of the fuel pump. This is a brand new install. What you'll do is just turn the key on, and you can hear the pump prime. I don't know if you can hear it now, but and when the pump is primed like that, you do it as many times as you need to, you'll actually hear the air coming out of the system. And then once you're good, go ahead and turn the car on. And I got that check engine light on because I have to clear the fuel codes that it threw when the fuel pump went out. But that's it. And the fuel pump has changed.